and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, folks, here we go. Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, this is an exciting day for us now.
Yes, it is.
Because we're doing a giveaway, and we're always happy to do that. We want to let you know out there that we're working for you.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're working all the time to get you free products. So today we're going to talk about 2 new ways to massage and stretch sore muscles. And these are new to us anyway. I think these are fairly new products because I haven't seen them before.
Right. Well, the concepts are similar, but they're newer and got a different twist.
So, by the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Subscription button there or there. And also wander over to Facebook and hit that like button on our Facebook page, because Brad and I, even as children, had to pay children to be our friends. So right now, we'd like you to verify that.
So this Facebook, the Facebook is doing really good for us.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we're going to talk about 2 products today. The first one is the Backballer. And what this device is here, it's got 2 rollers on it. And one thing you need to see, what Brad pointed out here, is that it actually has 4 slots that this can go in, right?
Yeah, 4 positions, so that actually gives you 3 different...
Let's go up here and show them, Brad.
Oh, yeah.
You want to take that?
Well, yeah, I'll take one of them. Well, maybe I'll take both.
Lonnie, okay, she's good right there.
She
doesn't want us any closer. We got a restraining order.
Now, this is the Backballer, which I don't understand because these are rollers. I'd call it the back roller, but whatever, the name is the name.
It's probably taken.
Yeah, that's probably
true. So you
true.
can see, you can go slot there. You can put them a little closer, and you found out that it fits your back better. Which way?
When they're closer.
When they're closer.
Yep, and then when I do my hamstring and my calf at the same time, I put them farther apart.
Farther apart.
But wait, Bob, there's more.
Okay.
You can also get the 3rd dimension and go 1 up and 1 over. It gives you actually 3 separate distances.
Gotcha.
Variables. So that's kind of a nice deal.
Yeah. So and at times you're just going to use 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So what I liked about it is the how you can do the upper and the lower back at the same time.
Sure.
Because I usually don't like doing the lower back.
Right.
But when I'm on here, it feels fine. It feels good.
Well, show us.
So
Bob.
okay, I will.
Say no more.
By the way, you're probably wondering how can you win one of these?
Yeah,
I bet
that's
you
the big deal. That's why they're still waiting.
You got to go to our Facebook page, by the way,
Facebook,
and all you got to do is like the post. We'll have a separate post on this one, and we're going to have a separate post on the second product that we're going to be showing today. And you just got to like the post.
Right.
You can like us too.
Right.
Like the. So anyway, here we are.
On the Facebook.
We're on the Facebook. Yeah. We're going to roll right onto it. And oh, my back's crocking already, Brad.
Yeah, here, let's pull your shirt up. So get your arm out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're getting those rollers. So actually, it's getting the low back and the thoracic back at the same time here, and.
Yeah, and it always, my back cracks in the middle back, in the mid back, and it already did. But the thing I want to point out about this, Brad, too, where this is a little different than a foam roller, is because it is so narrow. It gets into the back more. Right. You know what I mean? It's not spread across all the way to the back. It also gets into some of the muscles we're going to show you better, because it gets right in there as opposed to a big long roller, which can be difficult.
So, why don't you turn around, Bob, once. We're talking about the erector spinae muscle group, which is that beef of muscle that goes down each side of the back. Of course, then you got your spine with little bumps, but that's why they got the hollow spot here. And this goes right on that muscle group, which are typically the ones that are going to be the tight ones.
The ones that are going to be sore. So let's go to the next one, Brad. Now you can do the upper back just by you taking one of these off, and you can roll it like this. So if you just want to do the upper back, which is typically, it's built well too, because you see it doesn't tip.
Yeah, it's got a good base of support. Yeah, you can't see it in there, but there you go, Bob. And even that.
Still not, huh?
Yeah, tip to the right. Yeah, there you go. You can see where it's going on there.
I should have wore a tight shirt today, a really tight,
skin
tight
one of those
shirt.
Strong leg bull shirts.
They make people sick. All right, you can do, you can do the IT band. Do you want to do that, Brad?
Yeah, I do.
Or is your microphone going to be in the way?
No, we'll just work around it.
Because we were showing how actually you can keep both of them on here, and a lot of times the IT band, it can be troublesome up here over the tensor fascia lata, but it's also tight down here. So you're kind of getting both areas. You're doing a full stretch on the muscle.
Yeah, we should have wore some of those tight pants
yeah.
too, with spandex.
Spandex, yeah.
Wow, we could go into a whole nother, oh. Now I'm getting pretty aggressive right in here, seriously speaking. But if I go up in here, now I'm getting up by the TFL, that muscle, and then I can work it here. So it does, the two rollers is a nice option that gives you a little more variability, and also it kind of spreads the weight so that I don't have to lift up quite as high if it's too aggressive.
Why don't you go right into a hamstring, Brad?
Oh yeah.
Because I think you could almost do the two with the hamstring too, right?
Yep.
Or,
Well, I've got as close as we can there.
well, right now you're doing calf and hamstring at the same time.
Right.
aren't you?
Well, here I'm on the, dependent, like you're 6-7 foot tall.
Right.
You could probably get your
The full length in
right.
there.
But I can, if I adjust this out to here and to here, now we're talking
Now you're doing calf and
hamstring and calf, and then I would go like this. There we go, getting two birds with one
So
stone.
look at this, we're efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean now you can roll out your muscles twice as fast.
No, just wait, Bob. If I don't get the other leg, I'm going to be walking circles. You know how that is with me. Ooh, this leg's tighter. It's amazing. The difference I could feel from one leg to the other.
Yep, you can
Man,
always
I'm
make the
having fun
difference.
watching this, Bob.
All right, well,
Yeah,
I think that gives us the idea, Brad, of how the Backballer works, and we'll have a link below. But also, again, go to Facebook and hit the like on that post, and you'll automatically be, in the contest. What are you doing now?
Well, I'm just trying to think of other uses for it.
Yeah, you could probably.
Yeah, well, we'll see that.
We'll
for later.
work it out another day. Okay, the second product today, Brad, is called the. You want to bring it on over? The Nural Handy Power Massager. Now,
What is the name? Nursal. N-U-R-S-A-L.
I don't know what it means. I should have looked it up probably. And
Right,
see what it
one way or
means.
another, it's the Nursal.
But Brad and I have shown massagers on here on our channel before, and they're always a little more expensive. We like this one because it's a little less expensive. It's depending on the day. I've seen it for $35 and I've seen it for $40 on Amazon. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got 4 different heads, and the heads, some are a little more aggressive. Some of them you can actually, on this one, how you doing with that, Lonnie? So on this one, you supposedly can put oil on it, and just don't get oil into the unit.
Right.
And then it's got a cover, this cover right here, which if you go up into the skull, it stops the hair from going in.
Yeah, we'll call it the hairline.
I actually tried it. I mean, with this one, this is probably the least aggressive one, and that one works well up like in the skull and stuff like that.
And they
in the
pop,
head, whatever you want to call it.
They pop on and off.
Yeah, they pop on really easy.
Very easily. And then this keeps the hair from getting in there and getting knotted up, and it
also
works out
softens
nice.
it a little bit, Brad.
Sure.
I found that
Yeah.
it just seems to feel a little bit better when that's on.
And this just rotates at a high, and you can vary the speed that it rotates, which is going to change the massage intensity.
Yeah, it's a nice little unit. Here we'll show it being used on some areas. Brad's got to plug it in.
Yeah, that is one, it is a plug-in, it's not a battery, there's no battery in it.
Yeah,
so.
and that's one of the disadvantages, but that's one of the reasons it's less expensive,
Sure.
I think. So, obviously upper traps is a good one to have, Brad.
Go ahead.
It's got a nice handle on here where you can just work the upper traps. Ooh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
But you know my favorite, right? Let's jump right to my favorite.
No, I don't know your favorite, Bob, you tell them.
My favorite is the foot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. This thing.
This is nice for
This
a foot
feels
massage.
marvelous on the foot. Ooh. On the one, I can hardly stand it even, but
He's talking about the one head that is
Yeah,
a little more aggressive to get in deeper.
yeah, it kind of almost tickles.
Right. And on the-
Ooh. Try that again. Did you try that?
yeah, I tried it yesterday, Bob. I'm not going to do it again, but I do want to do this one.
All right, you go ahead and show
I
a
like
different
it on the calf.
one. Oh yeah,
and-
you went down into the
and
Achilles tendon.
Achilles
didn't you?
tendon. I don't have to take my shoe off. And this is fun. So, this works nice.
Yeah, remember, we're giving away 2 of these today, so you got twice the chance.
What do they have to do to
They just go to Facebook, and there's going to be a picture of it.
Right.
And they just have to like that post.
they just go to the Facebook and it just pops up, or they have to be on our site?
They have to go on our site.
Our site,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'm a little slow, Bob. I just want to.
Our link is down below in the description, and you can find your way there. It's Bob and Brad.
Yeah, I'm up on the gas drag now, Bob.
Why don't you show the quad? No, this is one where I had trouble with, Brad.
Oh, now you want to do it, huh?
I'll show because for a long time I suffered from this.
Let's put a different head on there, Bob.
Okay. Yeah,
But
more
probably
aggressive
not.
head.
You want to put the aggressive
Yeah,
on?
sure.
It's that easy. Just flip flop
I had a
and it's done.
quadricep tendonitis where this is where the quadricep attaches into the kneecap, and right there it can get inflamed. I'll tell you, and I had it for a long time, and the thing that took it away was massage.
Sure.
Massage unit. It wasn't this one, but this one could have done it if I would have had it. And you just work that area here, and I even get up onto the kneecap a little bit, Brad. Yeah, so it works really well for that.
So
And
when you're doing this on that sore area, was it pretty painful or was it?
no, it kind of felt so good, hurt so good type of thing.
Okay.
It just
The longer you're on it, did it get
yeah,
worse or did it?
No, it got better.
It got better.
Yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
we do it till it feels better or kind of numbish.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything that's going to make it worse. If the pain starts getting worse, this
Right.
just works out real well for a problem like that. I think where these come in handy, Brad, is when you have to massage an area that it really requires a lot of massage, and you're going to fatigue, like hamstring issues, quadricep issues. Even you can get into the tennis elbow and golfer's elbow.
What it's referring to, I think, is we talk a lot of times about manual massage where you do a cross friction massage with your hand, but after a couple minutes your fingers get so tired.
Right,
and
you
could
almost develop
still
a problem from
you could benefit from longer, but then you end up with tendonitis in your fingers.
Right.
Where this eliminates that problem.
So remember, Brad, I think we can finish up here.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to get a little bit on the floor.
Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything.
Yeah, except for that broken heart. But hey, look at this. Whoa,
Oh,
nope, it's not going to work on
good
it.
Lord.
Hit my button.